peace. That's a squad button. You already know how we do, man.
After my
Yeah. Let's get it. What? Pure bars, nigga. Yeah. You need that work, I could get it for cheap. Every verse that I spit is unique. She make it twerk, I'ma get in them cheeks. They go berserk for this fitted physique. Cross the wrong line and get hit in the street. I won't stop till my mission complete. Don't be your op and don't try to compete. Just fix my plate cause I'm trying to compete. Niggas ain't built, I'm designed like a G. Sipping fresh winery, looking designery. Used to serve, came from fresh out the refinery. Way out of state somewhere they never finding me. When I was up every day they would honor me. Ran out of kicks so now they never minded me. Took me some time to see all of the fake levels blinding me. Trying to drain all of the strength from inside of me. Say you the truth all the time, but you lie to me. Not trying to please all the crowd, don't apply to me. Same place you lie where you lie, all the irony. Bitches is grounded, that shit ain't gon' fly with me. Don't think it's sweet if you ain't share the pie with me. Cause I hit the lottery, so if it's beef, well then that's what it gotta be. And if it's substance, that's they what gotta be. I gotta run till I'm one like monogamy. Pressure apply, but he break like monotony. I'm in the whip with this chick named Mahogany, and she mahogany, gave me lobotomy. Told her hands up when she sucked like a robbery. She ain't gon' stop till I nut in this slobbery. He wanna bug the rest. Like two shit, yeah.
What's poppin', y'all? How's everybody doing? Salute. Salute, Jorge Ruiz. Salute, CK the Wankster. Salute, Jorge Ruiz. Salute, Eli Delgado. Salute, KO in the building. Salute, Iraq 152 to 5-star in the building. Salute, Ladybug. Salute, man. What's poppin'? April D. Salute. I see him. They in the building today. You know what I'm saying? On the quarantine time, you heard? Jorge Ruiz, salute. You know what I'm saying? We on that quarantine time. Gabe Rodriguez, salute. Andre Span, Starlight City in the building. That's a fact. You already know. Shout out Starlight City. CC O'Lean, salute. We in the building today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, man. This thing is really going through. Yo, they say USA. They say USA got more cases than Italy. So, yo, it's deep. Des Camp, salute. K-Ball, 1400 block, salute. Compton in the building, salute the West Side. You already know we in the building. Uptown DC, you already know. You know what I mean? Radio Rivera, I see you. Salute, homie. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. So it's a lot of things going on right now. You know what I mean? Y'all probably was like, yo, son had the ill thumbnail. What the hell is that all about, right? Blaze Bliggs, salute. That's a fact. Salute all the real rights, you heard? And everybody was like, yo, who's that? That's some dude hanging off a tree. Nah, but that dude is famous. Why he hanging there, you heard? His name is Judas. You know what I'm saying? That's the depiction through stained glass of when Judas hung up. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's an authentic picture. Jeremy McCaskill, what's popping? You already know we popping. Know what I mean? That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? It was interesting. So I decided, you know what I'm saying, about talk about a man's word. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you know who a man is by his words. But sometimes words can be deceiving. And today it was funny because um Monica Moore, salute, salute. Don't tell me the clown trolls today, jokes or not. That's a fact. Um, so I get a call. My man calls me up. You know what I'm saying? And he hits me up and he says, yo, Cat, K Quinn, what's poppin'? Salutation, bro. He goes, yo, Cat, you ever heard, you ever saw some dudes that was dressed like Arabs that they was, you know, they used to be in Bushwick off of murder over there in that side. And they used to be handing out books and stuff. And then right away, what came to my mind was like that. I saw like two different types of people like that always want to tell you about their belief or whatever. And then he was like, yo, you ever heard of a Dr. Malachi Z. York? And I was like, Dr. Malachi Z. I said, yeah, Dr. Malachi Z. York. His name used to be Imam Isa. And he was like, yo, he started going crazy. He was like, yo, how you know that? I was like, nah, because I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to read them books. You know what I'm saying? Back then, they used to be sending me them joints. And I used to be getting them on a visit and all that. They were saying, so I used to be reading them books. And as I was reading them books, I'm like, wow. So this dude, basically, he's preaching a different type of Bible, like, you know what I'm saying? And his is like more authentic because he had pictures and all types of stuff in his books. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he had a large following base too. He made bad bread. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, was really getting this material from this dude. You know what I'm saying? And they started off right there in Bushwick. But then he got so big. You know what I'm saying? He got so big. You know what I'm saying? Salute, wildlife. I see you in the building. He got so big that now he left and went to Atlanta. And when he went to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, then he started doing some wild things. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they considered his regime was a cult. You know what I'm saying? They called it a cult. Yeah, that's a fact. Iraq 152. And what happened was he was through his words and charisma, he got mad people to actually follow him. And some people actually still follow him to this day. But dude was a straight slime ball. Facts. The dude was having sex with his male followers and children. I mean, yo, it was off the meat rack with Scrimes right there. So right now, I believe he's locked up. The Fed snatched him up, and they put him in there for life, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And then earlier today, I was looking at an interview that Queen's Flip had did with some dude, and that was one of his victims. So I was bugging out. I was like, yo, I didn't even know this one right here. This one here was like low key or something. Like, oh, maybe I wasn't really interested in that. Really over there. Said 125 years. Yeah, they scraped them. But I ain't gonna lie. He had what's called scrolls. They were called scrolls. And I read all them scrolls. They was interesting. Like every time I used to read in them things, they was interesting. Cause like I'm reading, I'm like, oh, this is all crazy. Oh, I'm not sure. Des Camp if he talk polite. But you know what I'm saying? I know back then some was caking it. Because I'm telling you, I had all his scrolls. Every time my peoples came on a visit, they used to be giving me, and I'm reading it. Then what happened was I was shepherdizing a case when I was doing some law work, and then I bumped into the case because it had his name. And then I looked at it and I started reading the case. And when I started reading the case, I was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Time out. Yeah, yo. Man, ooh, oh, he did all this. And I was bugging out because I'm saying to myself, like, yo, whoa. The power of his words gravitated the people that he eventually oppressed himself. You know, that right there is like a jewel within a jewel. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I didn't even watch the whole video. What I did was I watched the video up to the point where he started to get really into it, and then I just shut it off. I was like, that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? This was a male dude that was heavy following him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was off the meat rack, man. I was looking at that and I was like, man, listen here. But it shows you that the power of your word is a power that, you know what I'm saying, can be type dangerous at time, depending on who the listener is and what he, grasps from the words that's being said. You know what I'm saying? It makes it an interesting, or a more of a catalyst type of interest, though. And the reason I say more of a catalyst type of interest is because it has no ending where the ending has any positive structure at all. Wildlife said, and Wildcat, haven't you noticed Jim Jones, Dr. York, David Koresh, any man that went independent from the system, they said they was pedophiles, meaning the media and courts are in their power so they can. Yeah, these people is crazy, bro. But it shows you the power of your word. That's the same way it is when it comes to honesty. You know, that's the reason why I'd rather be honest. And if there's something there that, doesn't go in my favor, at least I just say, man is a man, you heard? Dr. York was in Bushwick first, right? Why that never came up when he was in Bushwick? Yeah, because, they said that he had the Bushwick on lock. They said he had that whole area over there on lock. What he did was he called his Muslims Ansar Muslims. It was called Ansar Muslims. And they did. That's why Left the Feds was on him. That's why he went to Atlanta. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah, he got into something in Brooklyn. He had a bounce. That's why he went to Atlanta. Only that block. Too real for you, said only that block. But he had that in the smash, I ain't gonna lie. So imagine how much he grew from that little bit of people on that block, or within the radius, or however it went, to the amount of people he had before the feds came down on him. This man had mad people. Salute April D. She said, salute Jewel Dropper. April got a net. April be catching them jewels. Salute April D in the building. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Hassan Campbell been telling y'all Dr. York was no good. Salute. Hassan Campbell. Yeah, I mean, you know, I believed him when he was, because I heard him when he was saying that, and I believed him because I already, I already had heard about that. You know what I'm saying? When they was talking about that, with the children and all that, I was like, and that already had me on whoa time. Like, what? Man, you know what I'm saying? He had the whole block. He owned most every building they were attached. Man, look at that, too real for you. I didn't even know that part because I never knew where he came from. So he really had that block on smash. Now imagine that. Imagine what the power of your words is. Mic check in the building. Salute, mic check 101. Mic check in the building. Nah, Jamie Hood. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of deep when you look at it. So you had all these cult figures that basically were able to restructure the lives of maybe thousands of people. Salute, Bloody Luciano Rivera. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. He says, salute, Wildcat. LES, stand up. LES in the building, stand up. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So, all these people had in common was the way they manifested their words. They rated the way they charismatically made their words emphasized. All these things are things that sometimes, a lot of people sometimes they sit there and they listen to what a person is saying. I try to do a little bit of both. I try to listen to what a person is saying and then look at the person's, you know, his movements, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta look at a person's movement to see if stability is actually something that they fight with or it's just naturally how they are. You know what I'm saying? So, um, with that, I say, man, that the power of your words is a very deep concept, man. You gotta know how you utilize your words. A lot of times I get reminded from all the little, from all my little, not fans, but all my little Spartans that I be talking to. You know what I'm saying? Or they be hitting me up. And they be telling me, they be laughing. They be telling me that, you know, they feel more stronger. You know what I mean? So I be appreciative when I get things like that from the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically my whole goal. That's where my words are most efficient. Your words are most efficient when you're able to make a change, and you know that the change you make is more lucrative for everybody and not lucrative for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier to decipher change and to make it what you want to make it. But those that follow, they gotta remember, are they following with something that they want to do, or they following something that seems to be uh, uh, the type of thing that they like at the moment. Once you start going on a certain route, you know what I'm saying, you just can't get back off that route. You know what I'm saying? So far, I don't see somebody ain't coming through today. But so this is what I mean by words. So I'm gonna give you an example of something I saw today. Right? This is what I saw today. Salute, April D. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is what I wanted to say. So now let's say for example, Abdul Shakur, salute. Facts. That's a fact, Abdul Shakur. Yeah, Des Camp. Trust me, I'll be knowing. Salute Felicia Cortez. So I wanted to put y'all on to something that I saw today. Now, so somebody that be in the chat with us, I saw him on a different podcast today. So when he was on that different podcast, basically they was trying to tell him or convince him that there is such thing as that there's the same thing as YouTube streets and the streets and the streets. So I was there sitting there listening. You know what I'm saying? I was there listening. And as I was listening, I was like, okay, so hold on. I don't understand how that is even a topic, but at the same time, how is Son even in the chat? I mean, in the live. So then I saw them dudes at the end do them dirty. You know what I'm saying? Basically, kick them out and then put it in the description of the whole thing and all that. And I say to myself, I'm like, yo, this is the reason why when you make a choice in life, and your choice is same thing as your word. When you make a choice in life, you got to uphold what you say to the fullest, to the maximum, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. That's how you know when somebody is your brother. Because he holds you down no matter what, without a doubt. You see what I'm saying? So when you have situations like that, you look at it and you look back, and now you start to rub your chin because you're like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold on a second. That's a fact, Jared McCaskill, YouTube streets. Dudes really get this thing twisted, bro. This is how you know that you're not dealing with people that are actually street dudes. A street dude, he doesn't recreate what the streets are. You can't recreate the sidewalk. You can't recreate handcuffs. You can't recreate whatever exchanging. I'm going to leave it at that. You can't recreate none of those things. You know what I'm saying? Those things aren't recreatable. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Monica Moore. But, like I said, you can't recreate those things. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and say, yo, I'm gonna change how the authenticity of it and I'm gonna make it my way. Can't do that. Some things is originated for its reason. You see what I'm saying? Like, I gotta respect a Fidel Castro, rest in peace. That man, I gotta give him respect. You know why? Because out of all the other things he may have done, one thing he did do, he's kept his country straight. You know what I'm saying? That man was like, he didn't change who he was or nothing, didn't get weak, didn't get soft. He just stood straight, strong. You know what I'm saying? Salute. See y'all reads in the building. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that you got to understand, man, that people don't really get a lot of times. A lot of times they don't really understand that, when you have a partnership or bond or whatever, you either sign it in blood or you sign it in strategy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't know that their bonds is more strategic than anything. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be a man of your word. So if I rep this, I gotta rep this till the end. Wrong or right, I already put myself in. I already stepped inside the door. Once I stepped in, the door closed behind me. I can't no longer turn around, try to make changes. I can't no longer turn around and say, yeah, it's got to be this way or the third. That's it. Door closed behind me. I got to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way your mentality has always got to be. I tell this to my people all the time. I say, yo, at the end of the day, let me tell you something, man. Strength gets respected with longevity. Because as you go on, the strength is shown in the obstacles that you face and how you deal with those obstacles. That's how they make generals. Generals are made not only because of the things they know about how they can maintain in situations. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times I tell people like this, I say, listen, man, I understand some people gonna make mistakes, and I understand some people gonna be curious about things, but right here on this channel right here, we keep it 100 all the time. You know what I'm saying? Saluting into Germany. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna be here playing them games and trying to remix and trying to make ourselves look like victims. But at the end of the day, it's like this, bro. This right here is a business. This ain't the street. We're not up here kicking the, we're not up here chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, just to hear our voices. This is a business, you know what I'm saying? So you can't come into business and act like this is the street. You can't take street rules and bring it into the internet. This ain't the street. Because at the end of the day, it'll be the same thing. Like, for example, I put my hat down on the table. Because you're within proximity, if you pick up my hat, knowing that it ain't yours, I can smack fire out of you and it gets settled right there. But here, there's a whole lot of mileage in between. So basically, it gets left to the business concept. See, when you get into this type of scenario, you understand the things that you're supposed to do. You're in a different zone right now. You know what I'm saying? Music artists, everything's copyright. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing that I like to say is that, with that situation, one thing that I looked at and I said to myself, yo, at the end of the day, you can expect those type of things. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason you can expect those type of things, because sometimes people see other people and say, yo, if I was in that situation, I couldn't stand like him. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be like Son, man. Son's really savage with it. Like, Son could stand there on some, yo, I don't care about no mob. You know what I'm saying? Mike Check said content creators need to protect their content. That's a fact. I remember one time, you know what I'm saying, they was smacking dudes up on 125th, selling dudes CDs, man. They was getting punched in the face and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, you always got to remember, man, you ain't stealing somebody's music and all that and thinking that dudes was, yo, I'm going to take some of your material to just hold it down. Yeah. Yo, I still got to laugh at that one right there because, yo, I say to myself, like, for real, that's how you know when dudes get caught in the matrix, yo. Dudes be caught in the matrix, bro. Now I know what rest in peace Juice World was talking about. Dudes be straight up caught in the matrix, man. It's like they beam into their laptop. Salute, KO in the big building. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I basically leave it at that's the type of scenario a man is trying to create, man. Stay away from those type of individuals, you know what I'm saying? But they leech, man. They like leech onto you. So every time they get a chance, they got your name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, man, if they use that much time to get toilet paper, then it won't smell like in their crib. You know what I'm saying? Word, they got a YouTube mafia. Yeah, they got a YouTube mafia, you know? Yeah. Here we go. Now I gotta go against the mob. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like that story I was telling y'all before with that brother, man, was deep, man, because it only shows you, you know what I'm saying? It only shows you how, you know what I'm saying, your words, man. Your words hold so much power. Some people can manipulate their words. And look what can happen. Facts, New York. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because things you see, right? The things you see nowadays, you be like, damn, I never thought I'd see this like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought, things be good money. Mm-mm. Ain't good money at all, yo. At all. Yo, salute my boy John Woo. PS out the homie always used to say we never fall with brand or break. That's a fact, wildlife. I miss my boy. I ain't gonna lie, I miss my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me and my peoples from back then, like Little Curtis, you know what I'm saying? I remember the times when you just came through, and when you came through, you like it's like you were seeking. You know what I'm saying? We need to get time on that, Jack. You know what I'm saying? You need to know who's in the crib. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you ate his man food, you know what I'm saying? Or you ate somebody food that's in there. That energy was like an energy that you could never forget. Because that energy was like spur of the moment, things always popping up. You be sitting there reading something in the law library, dude jump up, eat a dude food. Wow. Next thing you know, they fighting over there. Police coming in, got everybody on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So you over there like you living that type of lifestyle for so long with the same individuals because y'all doing the same thing, so they keep y'all in the same regime. Like, you know what I'm saying? They moving y'all, all of y'all together. You know, which is how a lot of people develop the relationships they had. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of us, Wayno, Guns, Mookie, you know what I'm saying? Vibes. They kept moving dudes all in the same, because it didn't make no sense to keep dudes apart. They had to keep dudes together. But then everybody will be competing to get to with the other one. See, that's when things was written. That's when you knew that so a man's word was a man's word. That's when you knew when somebody said, "Yo, I got love for you, dog." You knew that he loved you. You know what I'm saying? Because in those times, you know what I'm saying, they didn't even hesitate, think twice or nothing. Whatever happened to you affected them. And off impulse, when something went down with you, You know what I'm saying? They reacted right there. You know what I'm saying? They come, they run up in your bell, and you gotta get it on. Beam, 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 beam. You get beat down, took out. Dudes like, nah. They beat one of us down. Dudes start banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. And next thing you know, it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's just on. Dudes is banging, bang, bang, y'all, boom. When you live that type of lifestyle with the same group of people for a long time, y'all develop an inseparable relationship. Because no matter how older you get, the vision's still going to be the way it was left. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes the relationship authentic. Some people you just meet, man, you meet them and then you dig them. And when you dig them, you know what I'm saying? You're like, this is my dude right here. But you really don't never get to know them because you don't go through those things with them. They're not there long enough for you to go through the trials and tribulations like you're doing with the people that you're there for the longest of time. So that differentiates the relationship. You know what I'm saying? It makes the relationship a little bit different. You hold more trust and love for those that you go in a constant war with than those that you meet and you dig their style because they represent what you represent and they getting down and you looking at it like, all right, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But you don't really get to know them because they're not living with you all that time. So all that you're going through, they're not there for that. But then there's those selected few that are there for that. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all go through, you know what I'm saying? Bad vibes. I remember bad vibes. Bad vibes got me beat down like 3-4 times. One day he threw the tray. Bing. He hit the police in the head. Police got cut. You know what I'm saying? They ran up in his bell and they beat him down. So you know what I had to do? I had to kick on my door, make them come to my door, start beefing and all that threat. Next thing you know, they got to run up in my bell now. Facts, wildlife. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, those things is different. You know what I'm saying? I remember Bookie going, he had a little words with this dude. Supposed to be homie, he's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? He had words with the dude talking some craziness. You know what I'm saying? Pookie came to my bell, yo, bing, bing, bing. I said, I bet. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pookie came out, ate dude food. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you grow with these people because you're with these people for so long. A lot of us came from HDM together, then went all the way to 1 South together the same way. So the things we going through in HDM, now we're going through that in 1 South. And in 1 South, it got even more popping than over there. I remember times they was throwing cans of gas in the yard. You know what I'm saying? Gassing anybody out. Dudes getting beat down. Pistol Pete was one of them. Pimp, a lot of dudes getting beat down out in that yard. They was going out though. But they was throwing gas, all types of dudes pulling down, the barbed wires inside. You know what I'm saying? Dudes in there getting bucked. You know what I'm saying? Through me, I had to put a toothpaste stop on the door just so I can eat a dude food. You know what I'm saying? The dudes was throwing on feces and all that and piss, and I wasn't with that. So you gotta remember, and then what happens? Then later on in life, you find out who's still strong and who lost it. And then I started to see dudes that lost it, like rest in peace, Scar Valentine. He went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I saw him with my own eyes go crazy. I saw Nalo go crazy. See, you know what I'm saying? I saw all these dudes that were just regular people. They was saying and all that, strong dudes. And then one day that's it. They don't even recognize you no more. They'll just stare at you. You know what I'm saying? Those are casualties of war. And that's why I tell people, I say, yo, you know how deep is the meaning of representing something with love, not representing something with hate? Those people that sacrifice themselves so that they could be something today to represent, that died, whether physically or mentally, because they sacrificed their mind, body, and soul. You see what I'm saying? For the people that's out there, that's basically, you know what I'm saying, that's out there doing their thing, repping that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember those people were casualties of war. You know what I'm saying? Being those casualties of war. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, you always gonna get that. But is you gonna accept it? Some people have a hard time accepting that. I remember when son hung up on right next door to me. Son took a belt, put the belt around his neck, threw the bars, turned around, and sat down. You know what I'm saying? He hung up. Couldn't take it no more. See, when I saw things like that, it only made me stronger because I look at those people and not with any disrespect, but with disgust. Like, nah. I ain't going out like that, bro. Crazy? Nah, bro. We don't do those. You know what I'm saying? Fact, he took his seat, bro. And a lot of people knew him too. A lot of people know him too, man. He was famous, man. He was famous, man. He did that right next door to me. I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's crazy though, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell people, I say, that's when your energy starts to evolve, right? So when you go through your hype stages, you evolve into when things is like getting real serious. And then that's when you evolve and say, okay, now since I've been through the trials and tribulations, now I got to take the time that I can and make sure I get at those people that's sitting there listening and trying to wait for an answer to why they in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. This is something that you always got to take a real look at, really decipher. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Appreciate where you at. You know what I'm saying? And remember that this ain't the same place. Facts, wildlife. Facts. That's a whole fact, wildlife, because you was right on the side. Mm. Or the mother, yo. Now I'm gonna take a music break, man, cause we ain't did music in a minute. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we inside. Know what I'm saying? That's what I said. We inside. Make sure you hit that like button. If you up in here, make sure you let your presence be known. Oh, this is fire. Yeah, we ain't did this in a while, you know what I'm saying? I say, hold up, we ain't heard no beats in a minute. Like this one. Shout out Abdul Shakur. Official JB, salute. You already know, keeping that heat going. Rastafari, salute. Salute, Eli Delgado. Appreciate you, bro. Salute. He said, all love to the loyal Spartans. Let's go there because we need this. Facts. Salute. Facts, bro. What the go on, you? Rastafari, what go on, you? Rise up. D-Rock salute. I like this one. Huh?
I said I don't.
Mountain Dew and Cane Fuel.
I ain't like that one.
Ocean.
Flex ain't got none on WILDKAT.
Kelly don't want no drama, ho.
Look at Mike Check. Mike Check said, yo, this beat, Mike Check likes that. Salute Christopher Williams. Salute Christopher Williams. Appreciate you. He said salute to you and Lady Ball. Keep up the good work. Donate, Spartan. Salute.
Chobani Oat tastes like milk without the dairy.
Kelly don't want no drama, ho.
this one. Abdul Shakur, I see you. He said my pig got his ears up. Mike Check say he's swinging them bows. Swinging them curves.
Kelly don't want no drama, ho.
Yeah, man, more or less I thought I said, yo, let us groove for a little while. You know what I'm saying? We've been quarantined. You gotta stay in the crib, man. Ain't nothing better than listening to some good beats, man, and get your head bopping. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of therapy too. Therapy ain't only speaking. You know, messages ain't always conveyed through words. Sometimes they convey through sound. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're elated not only by the things we hear people say to us, but how the way things sound. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I said, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Let me ease the mind while we in this type of situation right now because the things that's going on, we can't do nothing to change it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to make sure that ourselves, we stay strong ourselves and that we definitely keep ourselves motivated. Ain't nothing like a good beat, ain't nothing like a good song, ain't nothing like something good to see. You know, in these times, that's when you really appreciate the things you ignore because you be so busy throughout the day doing so many things. Sometimes you just want to sit down and watch a movie and get into it. Sometimes you know, there's so many things that you want to do that you don't do because you're either working or you out there grinding or however you got to get your bread that you don't really get to do it because you're busy. Now's the time to really say to yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's time for us to really take take heed to the little things that we took for granted and really appreciate them right now because we still have them. You know what I'm saying? We still have those things, man. We still have those TVs. We still have those radios. We still have people putting out music and doing things to take our mind away from the calamity around us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in these times, that's why I say, yo, let me throw on some joints, man, and make sure the people, man, feel at ease. You know what I mean? Feel at ease. I saw a couple of people said they was laying down with their wives and they was rolling up that fat one. This is the time for it. You know what I'm saying? All right, I see you, all right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to military people, man. You got, you know, shout out to the military, man. You know what I'm saying? They out there, man, making sure that we're safe. You know what I mean? And at the same time, we're making sure that we're safe. That's what we inside. You know what I mean? We're not trying to be outside right now while they got something floating around that's taking people by the thousands. You know what I'm saying? I saw the statistics today. They said the USA got more than Italy. That's serious, yo. Just a little while ago, I just did a live where Italy was getting banged up. How we passed Italy so fast? You know what I'm saying? How we passed Italy so fast, bro? You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, now with the time. Yeah, now with the time. No doubt, D-Rock. He said DJ Wildcat, a.k.a. the Doctor, Love Doctor. I mean, I think that in these times right here, that's what the most thing we should spread as people anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what matters the most at this time. Abdul Shakur, he said, "Yo, Cat, you have my piranha tank on swerve." HFC said they dropping bodies like flies at Elmhurst. Yeah, man. Yeah, I heard, bro. Trust me, I was looking at it this morning. It's serious, man.
Remember they were putting bodies into cool
Oh, yeah, I seen it. They had like 7 tractor trailers.
They were refrigerated ones.
Yeah, they were refrigerated joints with bodies in it.
That was in New York, right?
Yup, in New York, downtown. It's serious, yo. It's real serious, man. At this time, man, we gotta be very careful, be very cautious about our ways and actions. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's that thing that's going through that is invisible that's really killing us right now. Anything visible can be apprehended. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being, how you say it, invisible, you can't apprehend something you can't see. Something that's microscopic, that can fly through the air and just latch on to you like a leech. Whew. Man, listen here. That's serious, yo. That's why we got to take that serious. We can't be playing with that. Ain't no playing, no games with that, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing, I'm always a man of my word. Because like I said, I was going to come here all the time. And anytime I come, unless I got to throw some darts at some individuals, basically I'm just here. Misinformation and ignorance is making it spread. That's true, Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, man, that you got to look at. You know what I'm saying? Before you call yourself a man of your word. See me, I'm a man of my word, man. I'm trying to reach to the people and make sure that we good, especially in these times. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got people with feelings that feel a certain way because of the way times is right now. So, my condolences to those who's passed because of the coronavirus. And, my respect to those who stay strong and healthy. And I say to myself, you know what I'm saying, like I just showed y'all, it's about, right now, it's about love and it's about being strong. You can be both. They go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, I'm out of here. I want to give a big salute to everybody. Respect, I thank everybody for, for coming through. You already know tomorrow, tomorrow we got another, I got another one for y'all. You know what I mean? And another thing is that shout out to my boy E-Dog. E-Dog must not came through today. Shout out 135th for Liberty. Shout out all my peoples out there in Liberty, man. Shout out my people in the UK, Canada, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. You know what I'm saying? Harlem, Brooklyn. You already know, man. Bronx, we in the building, man. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody. You know how the Spartans do, man. We stay strong no matter who come. Let them come. They soon sink, man. You know what I'm saying? We put holes in metal. Salute.
Some shout outs.
Higgins! More yogurt skates.